Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having an adult beverage, and tonight I'll be discussing Unholy Gods Shattering Her by Stacey Rush. I did purchase this myself, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. These are the highlights. And these are the content warnings for the whole series, so some of these may not be applicable to this book, but I do recommend that you read the series in order as this is the third book in the series and there is a small ongoing plot line. My rating for this book is a 4.5, so what's it about? So this book is about Creighton, who is a god of night, and he is done standing by watching the woman that he loves, who's written to him, hurt herself. So he's going to take what's his, even if it means hurting his best friend by being with his little sister. He has spent years keeping his distance, trying to live his life without her, but no more, as trouble is coming for his honeybee, and he's not going to let anyone, not even her brother or herself, get in his way of protecting her. While people may disagree with his methods, they are just the methods that Huxley needs, even if she doesn't know it, because there is a darkness within Huxley and he is the only one that can get rid of it, and no matter the cost to him, gaining Huxley will make it worth it. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.5. Now, I think this book is my favorite in the series. Now, make sure to check your triggers as it does get rough at times, especially with Huxley, who I absolutely adored. So much happens in this book to Huxley and against her will, and it just broke my heart. And out of misplaced shame, she can't turn to anyone and is just isolating herself. And again, that was just heartbreaking. So when she finally reclaims her power and gets her revenge on those responsible for hurting her, I was cheering her on so hard, and I honestly think the guy got off easily. Now, something else I enjoyed in this book was Huxley's relationship with Mara. We definitely see how much of a badass she is in the first two books, and she is still a badass in this book, but she does take on a softer edge because her relationship with Huxley is that of a sister relationship, with Amara being the older sister. So she's very protective of Huxley, but she's not going to baby Huxley, and when the time came, she gave her the tools and the space to become her own badass to get her revenge, and I just love their dynamic, and it really makes me excited for whenever Amara's book comes. Now, when it comes to Cray, I just loved his determination and creativity when it came to Huxley and his unorthodox ways of helping her. Huxley is in a downward spiral and is probably going to end up dead, and who knows if rehab's going to work again. So in his mind, as a dom, the best thing that he could do to help her is to take the reins. Now, he definitely offers her a choice. You can go back to rehab or you can let me take control. And for them, the situation worked. And he has been in love with her for years. So behind all of his decisions, you can see how much love and passion that he has for her. And he is very much also about empowering her when she has some very low self-esteem. So the two of them had some amazing chemistry, and I really enjoyed the two of them together. Overall, along with some amazing chemistry, I really enjoyed the plot as well because we got some answers to some questions that were built up from the previous two books, but there is still some unfinished business. So I'm really excited to continue the series and find out what happens next. Now, this book is currently available. I do recommend the series, and I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.